exciting event for you guys tonight with Paula and Nicole. Yeah. I remember actually Nicole came in for a previous day at Apple's session, and I think I spoke to you actually, and I had no idea of all the amazing things that she and Paula were accomplishing behind the scenes. So if you don't know already, which probably most of you do, they're the co-founders of Black Girl Fest, which celebrates Black British women through panel discussions, talks and musical performances, and it is truly inspiring what they do. So in a moment they're going to talk to you more about what they do and how they've got to where they are now, and then they're going to lead you through like a hands-on session, all to do with human connection, which is going to be really cool. And then we're going to celebrate what everyone's created at the end. We're going to have a look at all the work that you've done. I won't reveal too much about that though, because I'll let them introduce it. But yeah, without further delay, let's give them a very warm welcome.
Hello. Hi.
Hi.
Hey.
Hello.
Hi everyone. How are we doing?
Hey, so we are Paula and Nicole, and we are, as you kindly mentioned, we're the co-founders of Black Girl Festival. And today we're going to be talking about the importance of sparking human connections and how that can power projects. So without further ado, over to you, Nicole.
Hi. I thought I'd introduce myself. My name is Nicole. I'm a curator, public speaker, creative in all forms of what you might call the creative scene. I studied product design at university, and I've always really been into designing products and people and culture, and I've done that through different art exhibitions, different talks, and definitely through the festival. I famously started working as a curator, and I kind of came together with this exhibition called Unmasked Women, which launched in 2016. And it was looking at the importance of having discussions around mental health, definitely with Black women, and understanding how our experiences affect our mental health. So this is a shot from the exhibition, and it was really great. I had lots of talks, lots of people came down to be part of workshops and film screenings. And that, I guess, was my first piece of public programming. Yeah.
And I'm Paula Akpan. So I was recently a communications coordinator, but then I quit my job so that I could go for it. Yeah, risky. But I've gone freelance now so that I can work on the Black Girl Fest and also write more. I'm a journalist and a writer as well. So one of the other projects that I've done beyond Black Girl Fest is the Untied project. So this is a social project, social arts photography campaign that's around microaggressions and stereotyping and the way that those different forms of discrimination really just affect us in different ways. So for example, when someone's constantly asking you where you're really from, or putting their hands in your hair, or things like that, the little things that serve to alienate you, alongside, you know, a bit more overt racism, like calling someone the N-word, but also these things can make us feel other. So that's another project that I've done beyond Black Girl Fest. But today we're talking about the festival and how we started it.
Yeah. So with that said, this is actually a really funny picture. This was the first picture that we kind of put out when we launched the festival. Yes, that's my butt. Yes, I had lots of hair.
It's actually bigger than your head.
I had lots of hair back then. But I think this picture best describes mine and Paula's friendship. Essentially, we are two friends who are really passionate about our community, passionate about Black women, passionate about being creative. And the festival kind of was born out of an experience that I had when attending Women of the World Festival at South Bank Centre, where I saw Chimamanda speak. I took my mum, and it was such an amazing experience. It was the first time I think my mum had been to South Bank Centre. We went in there, and I think towards the entrance, it was just flooding of just Black women. We were really excited to see Chimamanda, a bunch of Black women who'd just seen Angela Davis speak, and I just remember feeling like there was nothing like being surrounded by amazing Black women who were just all excited in one space. And I remember saying to my mum actually that I would love to find a way to bring all these Black women back into a space like this, but absolutely no idea how to actually do it. And then I get a phone call from my very good dance partner, friend Paula, who says, "Hey, Nicole, like, should we do a project?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure, why not? In it? I've got loads of free time, let's do a project." And we sat down, actually it was over a phone, because Paula was in Nottingham, I was in London, and we sat down and we kind of talked about what that project would look like. And I explained this experience to her, and Paula was like really moved by it, and she felt like, you know, why don't we do a festival? Why don't we create a festival where we kind of produce events that we wish we saw when we were younger, and kind of had it in this huge space and invite lots of people. And I think it was that moment when we actually coined the actual name Black Girl Festival. And we sat there like, oh my god, this is the best idea ever. Just nerding out at our brilliance, but actually having no idea how to put together a festival, no idea where to start. And it was through, I guess, just our pure creativity. We sat down and we kind of, over the phone, sat down for 3 hours programming what would be a huge, ridiculously expensive festival that was just really ambitious, but just was filled with all the things that we wanted to kind of see in the space. And with that, I kind of, life gets in the way, as naturally it does. Paula was in Nottingham, she was going on holiday to New York, I was starting a new job, and with that, we kind of drifted away from the spreadsheet, just kind of like, it just seems like impossible, so let's just kind of walk away from it. And then coincidentally, I was approached by this amazing venue called Bichette, and they kind of wanted me to do another exhibition, similar to Unmasked Women, and I kind of said to them, hey, what about a festival, you know? What about that? And they were just like, yeah, you know, like, do your little festival. And I remember actually walking out the venue and calling Paula, just freaking out, like, oh my gosh, we've just been given a venue, we should resurrect that spreadsheet and do something about it. And it was that exact moment when I called Paula.
Actually, you didn't call me, you left me a voice note.
I left you a voice
I remember
note.
it very vividly because I was getting off the plane and 3rd of September, let's remember that. So I was getting off the plane and I've got this voice note from Nicole just being like, oh my god, we've got this whole venue for this festival that we can finally do it. And I was like, okay, cool. And she was like, well, maybe we should try and get it done in time for Black History Month. Bearing in mind this is the 3rd of September, and because she doesn't respect me, she was trying to get us to do this within 7 weeks. But yeah, we love anxiety and stressing ourselves out. So we ended up turning it around in about, in 7 weeks, from kind of deciding we were going to do it to the actual day of the festival.
Yeah.
So we decided, because we ain't got no money, we were going to crowdfund for it. And this was probably one of the most stressful things that we'd done to this point. You think you're doing ad-lib. Super stressful. And we had we'd sat on this idea, it was between the two of us, but we didn't know what kind of response we'd get. We didn't even know if anyone would be interested. We thought that, this could really flop. So we launched the crowdfunder and we had a £6,000 target initially, and the response was overwhelming to the point that the managing directors of Crowdfund UK got in touch with us and were like, we want to meet up with you because the way your crowdfund has spiked in the first 2 days, this is something. So we were like, well, alrighty then. Let's make it happen. So we met with them, they gave us loads of tips on how to progress our crowdfunder, how to make it even more successful, and we ended up surpassing our target, and we were able, so we reached about 7,700. We had the support of almost 259 people, including a grant from City Bridge Trust as well, and it just showed us that, oh my god, there is actually, this has got momentum, but also now we actually have to do it because we've got people's money. So that was a kind of pivotal moment. I remember when we got the grant and I called you and I was on my way home from work and I was just like, so we got to do the festival.
That thing that we said we've got to do.
We've now got to do it. And it was really interesting because when we were planning for the festival, we kept sometimes forgetting that we were actually the organisers. So we'd be sorting out security or furniture hire. We'd be like, oh yeah, just talk to the festival organisers, just leave us alone. But it's like, oh no,
that's us. Yeah.
Wow.
Marketing. Who's gonna do that?
Oh. It was, and we both also, we had full-time jobs throughout this as well. So it was kind of doing a 9 to 5, then having meetings at lunch, but also after work, also on weekends. But then, because when you're so passionate about something, and when it was literally we were so determined to make this happen, so it didn't even matter that we were doing this.
But I guess, as you can imagine, with every project you try to do in 7 weeks, comes a lot of stress and anxiety. And it was really important for us to kind of put this picture of us, which isn't the best. This is actually a picture from the day of the festival. And I think for both of us who suffer with stress and anxiety, to be really honest about the fact that putting on such a huge public project meant that we had a lot of expectations and a lot of people's time and money and investment that we kind of accumulated, but we also wanted to be really honest about the fact that this comes with a lot of stress, and doing things just as a two-man team just means that there's a lot of work that needs to be done, there's a lot of late hours, there's a lot of, you know, Saturdays that you just spend working, there's a lot of lunch breaks you don't actually eat, you're just on the mat still working. And so yeah, it came to our realization that through pulling through kind of all the stress and anxiety that comes with it would come this amazing, amazing festival, and it would bring so many people in our community together.
And that was the thing that struck us the most, because we've seen loads of crowdfunders before, but I guess we'd never seen the response that we had to the crowdfunder, and that was last year, but also this year. So when we put out tickets for this year's festival, we found that people were paying it forward for so many people, buying like 5 or 10 tickets, and then just tweeting things like, if you're a black woman in tech, DM me, here's your ticket. Or if you're a black woman in creative industries and you can't afford a ticket, here's your ticket. We also have free tickets available to people who weren't able to afford them as well. But it just really showed the kind of spirit and like why we're doing this. And like when you're a young black girl, you're not seeing, well, we weren't seeing things that like this when we were growing up, and that's the thing that we kind of kept in our minds the whole way through. It was like, what would a younger us like to have seen, what we have benefited from, and just seeing the response from our community has been incredible.
And I guess with that comes the people that make up that community, and for us it's all about the people. We thought so heavily when we started the festival about not just ourselves, but as in a diverse range of people who could be and are going to be involved in our festival. So looking at the ways in which intersectionally we as a community exist, and how that plays into not just who is going to be there, but who's going to be delivering a workshop, who's going to be speaking on a panel, who's going to be actually bringing their families and coming and being a part of the festival. People is very important to us, and it's going to kind of lead you nicely into our hands-on piece, but for us, people is kind of the forefront of what we're trying to do with the festival going forward. So yeah, should we go on to some more amazing images that are shot by one of our amazing photographers, Bernice Ulenga, and these are some amazing images and some amazing photographs of people who are at the festival. Some of you may recognize, some who are just kind of part of the community.
And I think another thing that we were really struck by with the festival was how intergenerational it was. I don't think we were expecting that when we were planning for it, but then, you know, you had older women bringing like little babies and like brothers bringing their little sisters. It really struck us in a way that, oh, this is actually something that people are taking and passing on to each other.
Yeah.
And it's so much more than us. The festival goes entirely beyond the two of us.
Yeah.
There is a wide network that we're constantly working with. And it's also reflected in our programming. So this year's theme was on growth. And we decided that we were going to have loads of different departments. We had a tech department, a healthcare department. We had, what else? Literature, theatre. We had a disability department that was led by the Triple Cripples, two incredible women who were talking about the intersections of being black, being women, and also being disabled. And you're often left behind and left out of all conversations. What else have we had? We had, lots around app development, all the different types of black women, all the different types of interests. We were trying to reflect that as widely as possible in our programming.
Another thing about the people is that we realized how powerful the people were in terms of making the festival happen. Not just from the crowdfund, obviously it wouldn't have happened without people in the community backing it, but also the way people engage in the festival, how they share it. There was like a network of aunties sharing the festival on WhatsApp. Very powerful network.
Very powerful, but
very
also
powerful.
stressful.
Very stressful.
They were sharing flyers without any links to anything.
Yeah.
So a whole army turned up on the day and we were like, oh wow.
Auntie.
You don't have a ticket, but because they're aunties, you have to let them in.
You've got to let them in. So yeah, people and supporting our people and being conscious of our community is the forefront of what we do. Yeah. And that leads us onto the hands-on piece. Okay. So, this is a really, really exciting piece. There's a lot of you, so we're going to try and do this as best as possible with this step.
Done. And we were like Googling, being like, there must be some sort of Black Girl festival of some sort in existence in the UK, and there was literally nothing.
There was nothing. I mean, obviously, we saw lots of similar type spaces, like Afropunk, that kind of started in Brooklyn, and you have like Essence Festival, which that was huge, but there wasn't anything in the UK that we had ever attended or had the opportunity to attend. So we were sat there like, how come we see all these different amazing events and people doing amazing things constantly in different spaces, but never in one? And I think that's what that experience was like. It was just understanding like that if we could put together something and put it into one space, what would that look like? And just being really inspired by that.
How scared? How scared were you? Because I can see how passionate you were, because that brought you through. So how scared were you when you decided you were going to do it?
Absolutely terrified.
Absolutely terrified. Because if you remember, like, it was just the two of us who knew about the idea. So we didn't know whether it was, if the name was right, if the concept made sense, if the little skills that we kind of both had in terms of like Paula doing events, me public speaking, putting together exhibitions and stuff, even if the strap line made sense, it was just the two of us. So putting it out in the world was absolutely terrifying. And we knew that there was no going back. As soon as you put out a crowdfunder and you're asking everyone for like money,
everyone knows. And you'll be the project that flops.
Everyone knows that it would flop, and it would just look really embarrassing because you wouldn't have reached your target.
And everyone can see.
Everyone can
watching.
see.
So basically, I was stressing
She downloaded
myself.
the app.
Because,
Stress?
again, I don't respect myself. So I was refreshing it, like,
She downloaded
daily.
And every now and then I'll be at work and she'll be like, someone just put £10. Oh my god, I'd be like, chill out, Paula. I was actually, we both suffered really bad with anxiety, but I was like the chilled out person. I'd be like, whatever, like, chill out. She'd be like, oh my god, but like £200 in the account. Like, oh my god, can you actually not help me like this? It was a funny experience, but I think it was really nerve-wracking. Like, we'd never put ourselves out there on the internet to the world like that before, and we were really, we're really relying on. Thank you. I guess we were really relying on not just our like mum and our immediate family to like put money.
What are you up to next? What's the next?
Should I take sponsors and you take next? Because
I don't know. Okay.
So sponsors, we ended up just like reaching out to various people in our networks and being like, hey, so you work at this brand, can you hook us up? Like, literally, it's just getting your foot in the door and setting up loads of meetings. So Nicole, I was working 9 to 5 and Nicole was like a gap before she started her next job. So she was just dashing off to meetings. There was one time I was watching your story, and if I didn't know what was happening, like, so one minute she's like at Instagram, next minute like at night, like it was wild. But yeah, it was just creating sponsorship kind of deck and just laying out the reasons why Black Girl Fest is important, the reasons why we needed the investment, and also what those people could bring to our festival. So we're fortunate to be part of a massive network of Black women, which are often described as hard to reach communities for brands and organisations. Yeah, out of love,
we reach them.
We are them.
We are them.
Like, yeah. And so last year we had over 4,000 people come to the festival, and all of these brands were like, how did you do that? How can we tap into that?
How do you do that? But I guess it's not just even about that. So this year's festival, we kind of compartmentalised with different industries, like we said, media and literature and sports and all these amazing different kind of industries that we know Black women are really engaged and want to engage with. And for us, it was understanding not just what we can bring to that brand, but actually we have such huge social capital in just the communities that we exist in. And in order for brands to kind of engage with us and for us to engage with their products or their services, they have to engage with Black women at the core and not any other person. It's Black women at the core. We don't ever try to like water it down and say, oh, like, you know, brown women or women of colour, it's black women, very simply.
Black
And
girl.
that's Black girl. And we put that in the deck confidently, and if you're in it, you're in it.
I mean, listen, the name is actually Black Girl First. I don't know if you know this.
Yeah.
So it's like the whole. I think why so many organisations have engaged with us in the way that they have is because we're literally very unapologetic about our audience and what we're trying to achieve. And it's like you're either on board or you're not. So
Yeah. And then in terms of, you said next year. What's next?
what is
Oh,
that?
okay. So this was next. So now we've done that. What's next?
Oh, we're
Yeah.
doing TEDx.
We're doing lots of stuff going on. We're doing a talk next week, Tuesday at Waterstones, celebrating Michelle Obama's new book. That's sold out, sorry. So, but what we want to do is we want to do lots more workshops, we want to do lots more speaking engagements, we want to be in schools, we want to be in youth clubs, we want to move across, not just in London, but move across the city and engage with different kind of black women communities across the UK. We're really, really passionate as well about supporting diverse groups of black women, so finding out how to bring more diverse voices in, so black women who are part of the LGBT community, or black women who may be disabled, or black women and girls who may need further support in education or healthcare. For us, that work isn't done. And in terms of the way in which we provide access, learning and development to black women, I think that will always run through our ethos and something that we'll always find avenues to go into. But I'm really passionate about working with young people. I want to be really passionate about talking about LGBT communities and really championing those voices, specifically being a queer black woman. So that's something that we're really kind of pushing forward for.
Is very valuable until actually all of us start running payment and actually getting people to sustain our own businesses. Nothing is really going to change. So I just wanted to find out really.
Oh yeah, definitely a valid question. For us, it was definitely about, I think what's really great about Paula and I and what we've created is that we're super authentic. Like the festival, it looks like this. Like this is what we exist in. So we were unapologetic, we were true to ourselves, we were really honest in what we were asking for. We were like, we need you to do this, so we can do this. We didn't front, and we didn't ever kind of bend the knee in terms of what people wanted to put in our festival. So we said no to a lot of people, and it's not because we didn't want their support, we didn't want their investment. It's because we didn't actually feel safe, or we didn't trust the kind of relationship that they wanted from us. So we said no to a lot of people that we were like, this isn't, because we knew that if we didn't like it, our festival goers would not like it either. And that was something that we had to make sure we stayed true to, because essentially the demographic that we kind of work with, although it's incredibly intergenerational, it started from us. So if we voice that and champion that with every brand and every organisation we speak to, they will see that they can't ever try and sidecross us. And for us, it was making sure that when we had those meetings, we were speaking to them like the way we speak to you now. We weren't putting on any kind of like code switched voice. We weren't doing anything and dressing a certain way. We were just coming as ourselves. And they weren't just obviously buying into the brand, they were buying into us and how authentic we bring ourselves into that space. So we turned down a lot of people.
And I think also, like, on a personal level, we don't do things for free.
Yeah.
And you have to have a flat rate and just be like, this is what you're paying me, or you don't get me. Because people offer you exposure as payment, are you right? Because like,
I've got to pay rent.
I can't eat exposure. And how did you find me? I was exposed. So, people are coming to you for a reason, and they're trying to invest with or align themselves with your brand or what you're doing for a reason, so they can pay you. And I think it's making sure that you at the very least have a flat fee, and if you're kind of new in particular industries, talking to other people who've been doing it for longer and have been around and can recommend different resources and different things that you can try out. But definitely knowing that if you're doing something, if you're expending labour, you need to be paid.
Yeah.
And that's the bottom line. And that's that.
That's
on
that.
So I'm always really interested in capturing a moment and then that telling the story, and how that even one picture can also move us to do whatever like motivation that we need. So that's what I'm really interested in doing.
Oh, that's amazing. Thank you so much.
I think
Come true, Val.
Love it, Val. Love the photograph as well. Determined to be the best active intersectional feminist possible. He worked tirelessly to destabilize the accepted narratives of creativity and disability too. For creative disabled talent to change the culture to make equity the default. He is also an independent consultant, speaker, and writer on divergent leadership, creativity, and equitability, characterized by equity and fairness. Just the right, fair, reasonable, equitable treatment of all citizens.
Change and the habitability of the earth for future generations. Wow. Wow.
Powerful.
Look at energy.
Because
Come see
we're getting a black and white
You
here,
know what I mean?
and we're getting the highlight, Beautiful. Beautiful photograph. Whoever took this. Beautiful. 1,000 size. Passionate about helping black people be their authentic selves through creativity.
Come through.
Absolutely. Till about 9.
Party.
Hey! But do feel free to come ask us some questions, come hang out, take some pictures, take some selfies.
You know what I mean?
Let me know. Or if you have any questions about the festival or about next year, or just want to ask some questions you didn't get to ask earlier, let's chat about it. Let's talk about it.
Thank you so much for
Thank you for
coming.
coming. Thank you for